please give a very big warm welcome this morning for your host, Mr. Richard Arnold.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Where do I sign? Good morning. It's 8:35 and the weekend starts here. We go next in the roof already. Can you believe it? My very own show. What on earth were they thinking? You're probably thinking the same at the moment at home. Clearly everyone else must have got their holiday forms in before me, so it's just you and me up here in the penthouse. Amazing what you can do with a bit of gaffer tape and balsa wood. Lorraine Kelly's furious. Well, at least she would be, but she's drying out, so she won't see a thing. This is going to be our home for the next 6 weeks, when I'll be doing my very best to ease you into the weekends. Every Friday this summer, we'll be bringing you starry chat room from the celebs, or from anyone, frankly, who's left in town, revealing what the A-listers from across the pond really get up to when the sun shines, and we'll be turning one mum from dowdy to delicious in just 24 hours. So, time to meet the cast of The Richard Arnold Show. On today's show, there's a packed lift. It was like hell's waiting room, isn't it? Making its way up to my penthouse. They're a bag of nerves, and little wonder. That's the lovely Sophie Ellis-Bextor. I couldn't pick her out of a lineup, to be quite honest. But anyway, she's coming into Hawk, her new single. She'll be performing for us. Plus, former bad girl and chorus star Deborah Stevenson will be here as well. I think they're going straight to menswear. They do know they're coming to the top, don't they? Deborah's going to be joining us every week and promises to be very frank about what's coming up on the Gogglebox. Plus, even more. Yes, there is more. We're revving up to break a world record with Matt Arnold. We're going to set a challenge for Cheggers as he carries on camping as only I know how, and discover what's made of Ross King Don rubber. Safety first. And we'll also be sending out our fairy fashionistas, Jackie Joseph and Facer, to grant this woman's wish to be the belle of the ball in time for the weekend. And of course, last but not least, Alan. How could I forget my lovely Alan, our resident DJ who's going to be spinning the summer sounds, the platters that matter every Friday. Alan, what a gig. It's taken you 40 years to get here. How'd you feel?
I feel great. Actually, 40 years, and everybody says that you put 10 pounds in weight on when you're on TV cameras, so just in case it doesn't, I put it on beforehand.
All the more of you to love, and I gather that the lovely Elaine, your wife, is watching, is she?
She's watching at home, yes, for the first time, seeing me on TV.
Excellent. Give her a cheeky wave, mate. Well
Why
done,
not?
Alan. The only free man this summer who's around to blow fluff off Miss Stylus. So don't just stand there, man. Earn your muffin. Who have we got first?
Well, obviously, we aren't doing
Anytime you like, mate. Anytime you like. We've set the tone for the entire summer, haven't we?
We've just sorted things out a little bit wrong, but it won't take a second. I do apologise.
He's queuing it up.
I'm queuing it up.
I used to work in local radio, and this is beginning to feel much like it. Are we ready?
We're ready now. She's a real yummy mummy. She's rocked the dance floors for the last 7 years all over Europe. Will you please welcome Sophie Ellis-Bextor?
Our first booking, ladies and gentlemen. Is she coming on? Oh, look at you. What are you coming as?
I come as. I think I'm going.
Now come here. Welcome back. You're watching The Richard Arnold Show with me, Richard Arnold, and my guest, the gorgeous Sophie Ellis-Bextor. Still with us. A little bit draining. Still to come this morning, we're counting down to a world record in Blackpool. But first, she'll be doing my job for the next 6 weeks. That's telling you what to catch on the box. Clearly, hopefully, not as well as I do it, though. Otherwise, I'll be out of a gig. You know what this show business is like. Alan, you're up. It's time to meet our next top telly talent.
Yes, she's Yummy Mummy number 2. She's been on television many, many times. She's been a bad girl. She's also been a soap queen. And also, she's got a great voice. She's a star in our eyes. Deborah Stevenson.
Oh, see what you did there, Alan. Come on in, Alan. No, for me...
Yes. Richard, give me something difficult next week.
I will do, mate. Thank you very much. No one does it quite like you. Come in number 23, or was it 33? Yes, your time is up. Mike by day and Maureen by night. That's it. From us today on The Richard Arnold Show, we'll leave them celebrating in Milton Keynes, of course. Our makeover mum with Jackie and Faye will be whirling around in Blackpool. I wonder if we'll still be there. Lovely Matt Arnold and Richard Rodriguez next week. And of course, Cheggers, thank you very much, Cheggers, for joining us. He'll be challenged all summer on The Richard Arnold Show. All that remains is for me to say thank you to Sophie, darling. Best of luck. Tour dates on our website, as I said, www.gm.tv. And Deborah, you'll be back next week?
Yes.
Well, we'll see about that. Could go either way. You know what it's like. Deborah, thank you very much. Take That exclusive coming up on the show next Friday. How was it for you, Alan?
For the first time, but that little slip up just to keep you on your toes.
We'll see you next week. Take care.
Well, it's a very good morning and welcome back. I can't believe he's back for a second week. Will you please welcome your host this morning, Mr. Richard Arnold.
Thank you. Hello, Rick, if you please. Here, Alan, the weekend starts here at 8:35. Here we go. Oh. Can you believe it? I was exhausted. I've got to stop using the stairs. Their fashion disaster mum after a makeover from our fairy godmother team. So there you have it. Alan, they said it would never last, and look at us, mate. I'm sensing a theme. Could it be the seaside, Alan?
It could be. I'm ready for the summer, and now it's here. I'm just all ready for this beach and everything, and I'm not waxing or anything like that, but
No?
I'm ready.
You're not ready?
I've brushed off the cobwebs off my thong, and I'm going to give Pete Stringfella a run for his money on the beach.
There's an image to conjure with. You still think you're at the end of the pier, don't you? And frankly, you wouldn't be wrong either. OK, well, that's put me off with tea cakes here, more of which in a moment. Who have we got on the show today? Who's up first, mate? Here we go. Oh, hello. Needle on the record. Thank you, Alan. Whenever you're ready.
She's on the television all this weekend, not just on Saturday night, on Sunday night as well. The wonderful Heather Peace.
Oh, hello, Heather. Come on in, darling. Hello. How are you? You all right? Cheeky little showbiz kiss as we rehearsed. And this is how we come for the Richard Arnold show?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look great. But it's live anyway, so we'll have to live with it. Right, sit down. The summer with our top tip for the top, that's Nuala. Meantime, brace yourselves, and for this I can only apologise, Heather. He's off the road and he's in the building. There's no turning back. Alan, go on, bring him out. Showbiz royalty.
Hey. He's had a glittering 39 years career.
You're lying.
He was in Roman Polanski's Macbeth. Polanski, right, sorry about that. The Liver Birds. He was also part of Black Beauty, but which part we don't know. Would you please welcome the legend himself, Mr. Keith Chingwin.
Look here, I've sorted this out for you so that make life a lot easier. Hold down on the deck. Richard,
Come in and meet the lovely Heather.
I can't wait to see Empathy.
Oh, it's, honestly, Keith, it's absolutely
Is it?
fantastic. Yeah, BBC, check it out. This
Okay,
weekend.
let's have a
Well,
look about
ready
it.
for the Richard Arnold Choir as well. Thank you very much, chaps. And of course, how could we not forget the lovely Alan? Let's have a polite ripple for Alan, please.
Yay!
Have a great weekend. We will see you next week. We'll be challenging checkers once again. Of course, the lovely Ross Kingwin will be live from La La Land with lots of movie news and a little bit fruity, I've been reassured. Yes, indeed, that jacuzzi could well be back in action in time for the weekend. You have yourself a great time. Thank you to my girls. Thank you to Alan. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week at the same time. Bye-bye.